Our next candidate is Maria Sudduth, who is running for the College Board, position 7, and I will let her introduce herself to you.
Thank you. I'm excited about the possibility of serving our community as a Southwestern Oregon Community College Board member. It was a community college that opened my career pathway of becoming a lifelong educator. I bring a strong background in education. I was a bilingual school teacher for the first half of my career. I then taught in the teacher credential programs at California State University, Chico for the concluding years of my career. During my tenure at Chico State, I was actively involved in leadership roles. I served on the Academic Senate for 6 years, which acts as a shared governance body for the university. My last year there, I served as co-chair for Education Policies and Programs Committee. I also served on the Governance Council for College of Communication and Education, in which we sought ways to further support our students' success in completing their degrees. I believe that these experiences inform the kind of work I would be expected to support as a SOCC Board member. I retired from Chico State in 2014 and began our transition to Brookings, Oregon. Since retiring, I have supported local community endeavors, serving on the boards of Brookings, Oregon Monarch Advocates and Azalea Park Foundation. I hold as a value that I should be an active member of my community and give back. I want to pay that all forward and open pathways for our tri-counties, Coos, Curry, Douglas, youth and residents. I want to contribute to and build on the strengths of our Southwestern Oregon Community College. Community colleges provide affordable pathways to careers for our youth right out of high school or those of us who want to make a career change later on. Our campuses offer 70 programs for our students, a wide array of degrees and certificates, providing meaningful opportunities, associate transfer degrees, associate applied science degrees, and several 1-year and 2-year certificate pathways. It is my humble opinion that the community at large doesn't truly realize everything that SWOC has to offer. I want to be that conduit of information. I see myself as an active listener to our community members, SWOC leadership, faculty, staff, and students. I would also want to learn all the programs in more depth so that I can responsibly serve in this capacity as a board member. As a board member, I would see myself as an active participant in shared governance as I outreach to our community at large. I would help get the word out by attending local groups and campus events to share everything our joint campuses have to offer and to listen to voices in our community in terms of how else we might further envision our collective future. For example, I know there is much interest in apprenticeship programs. I have already been working to educate myself about what it all involved to bring these opportunities forward for our students. I know that this would mean working closely with our college campuses, the Oregon State Apprenticeship and Training Council, and interested business partners. In closing, I would like to say that if you put your faith in me, I will serve you to the best of my capacity. I strongly believe in the power of community colleges to uplift lives to build for a better future. This was my own personal story, and I want to see that story replicated across our counties. Thank you.
And of course, some of these questions will somewhat replicate what you have said in your opening statement or your explanation for why you were running, but we will go through the questions as presented. What about the college's mission and guiding principles led you to run for the board?
I believe in the college's guiding principles and mission in the essence that they're very student focused and they're focused on equitable practices for all students. I've seen in both word and deed that the college lives up to their mission and vision in ways that actively support students. They have a small student to faculty ratio. The University Center and the TRIO program offers multiple opportunities for students to be successful. So not only is their mission and vision statement very much focused on students having equitable opportunities for education, it's also very much indeed what the work of the college is about.
If elected, what would you hope to be the key accomplishments of the board during your first term?
I know when I was researching the board, I know that they're actually working on revisiting their vision and mission statement around equitable practices. So I would want to actively support that work. And I also know that in talking to community folk, there's a lot of interest in broadening the pathways, the opportunities for students to go into the trades. And so I've been talking to Dean Bunn and to other people about what might that look like and trying to learn more. And I also know that I don't know what I don't know, right? Because I would be a brand new board member. So I would think my first role would be to really learn and listen and become part of the fabric of the community college. And also for me, I really want to see opening up community dialogue, because I really seriously am amazed at everything that SWOC offers. And I just don't think that's out there. I really don't think the community at large really understands everything that SWOC has to offer to our residents. So I see myself really that role as getting out in the community and holding open forums. Here in Brookings, Curry campus has SWOC and Beyond. So I'm envisioning holding like town halls where invite in the community and invite people from SWOC faculty and leadership to have open dialogue so that everyone really has a better understanding of everything that's offered.
Serving on the board involves more than monthly meetings. How will you prioritize your time to serve on committees, help lobby state legislature, support the work of the College Foundation, and the other duties of board members?
Well, there's a saying that says, if you want something done, ask a busy person. And so in my current role, I actually work for a nonprofit, National Urban Alliance for Effective Education, in which I'm a regional director, working with schools nationally to around equity consciousness, around providing equitable education for all students. So I have a very strong work ethic, and I'm also very organized in how I use my time. And because of my prior experience at Chico State University, I am very well aware of what it means to serve in this capacity. On the Academic Senate, I was on the educational policies and program side of the Academic Senate. So we were always getting multiple briefs to read, multiple documents to read, to come prepared for our Academic Senate meetings to really be able to dialogue and find a way forward. I also worked on the governance council of our College of Communication and Education. Same thing. You had to be prepared. You had to be well read. You needed to come to the table ready to offer solutions. So I know that I have the capacities to do that kind of work, and I would really look forward to having the privilege of serving in this way.
Only the full board has authority to make decisions for the district. What skills or traits will allow you to contribute to the effective operation of the board?
I'm a team player, and I don't have ego to get in the way. I listen, and I see myself as very collaborative, and that these are very much grounded in team solutions and board solutions as a whole. So, and again, I very much plan on coming in with humility. I know I have a lot to learn about being a board member, and so I would come in with an open heart and mind, and with everything I have to help further the mission and vision of SWOC. And also, I really think that as a whole, we need better dialogue and better communication and conversation, and be very much solution oriented. The other thing is that I've just been appointed to the budget committee at Southwestern Oregon Community College. So I know that's a very important role that I will learn so much about how to support SWOC as we move forward.
Last question. Describe how you see the college's role in the community.
I see the college's role as pivotal. As I said in my opening remarks, I am the beneficiary of a community college experience. We lived in Shasta County at the time. We were in our late 20s, early 30s, raising young kids. And I had been working as a PR professional in a local school, and decided from that experience that I really wanted to be a teacher. We would work, my husband was making $8 an hour. I was working all kinds of part-time jobs, you know, desk clerk, waitresses, all those kinds of jobs. And there would have been no way that I would have been able to go straight to a four-year university. I enrolled at Shasta Community College. I had excellent counselors, just like we have at both campuses in SWOC. I had professors who really cared about me. I was really scared of my first English composition class where I had to write an English composition. The professor waived me taking reentry requirement courses and said, "You're fine." He had me write something for him. He said, "You're fine, you're gonna be fine." And those seemed like little things, but they were not little things, because I was 32 and I had never been to college and I was afraid. And because of that, I've been able to have a full career in education. I want that for our community. I want our community, not only our youth, but people like me who are maybe late 20s, early 30s, who want a different pathway. They want a leg up. They want to try something new. Community colleges really offer that bridge. They offer that small class size, that very much personal communication, and the kind of support that lifts all ships, lifts all kids.
And this is your time to wrap up?
Oh, really? Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate what League of Women Voters offers. I appreciate that you give us an opportunity to share our passion around, in this case, education. And I just would like to say that if you elect me, choose to elect me, community, I will work hard for you. And I don't pretend to have all the answers, but I very much will work hard to be a team player and help find solutions for anything that comes my way. And I have a Facebook page, and you can find me, Maria Sudduth, if you want to know more about what I'm offering to do. So thank you.